I'll have you on again. Now,
my pleasure.
I told you at the top of tonight's program, the whole Reverend Right thing may well be a brilliantly designed strategy by Hillary Clinton to target the 300 people who are going to decide the Democratic nomination. I mean, who's going to get it? They're going to decide. It's the uncommitted superdelegates. I don't think it's a conspiracy, but I mean, you know, vast left-wing conspiracy. I don't know. But why would these 300 people that have this job, how did they get this job? How did the superdelegate thing actually start in the first place? How do they decide? Well, we put together a little Glenn Beck original animation to explain the whole thing, because, I mean, after all, why read books and do research when you can learn from a cartoon?
And now, the history of the Democratic superdelegates. In a couple of minutes.
1968. Special interests and party leaders basically gave the nomination to Gilbert Humphrey. He eventually lost to a guy named Dick. I'm not a crook. The loss had Democrats questioning how they lost to a guy who sweat as much as Nixon did. Anybody got a towel? So, they changed the rules. They took some power away from the party insiders and gave it to the people.
Yeah, man, power to the people.
Because of the world, good night. America runs on Duncan. What? The problem with the primary process? Nobody was showing up.
Hello? Hello, is anybody here? I brought raisin scones for everybody.
So who steps in to save the day? Your friendly neighborhood DNC.
Did they, simplify the process?
Nope.
Oh, I know. They started electing candidates that didn't suck, right?
Definitely not. They did what politicians always do. They screwed it up even more. In 1982, instead of streamlining, they just added something called Superdelegates.
What exactly is a superdelegate?
Superdelegates!
They're people like governors, representatives, senators, and DNC members. You know, super people.
Superdelegates!
Number crunchers estimate that just one superdelegate vote is equal in value to about 10,000 regular people votes.
Superdelegates!
That's equivalent of 8 million votes, or equal to every Democrat, Republican, Independent, man, woman, and child in all of Iowa, New Hampshire, and South Carolina combined.
Wow, that sounds pretty democratic.
Yeah.
And you thought Republicans were stealing elections. Right.
Superdelegates can vote the same as their constituency, but they don't have to. So, if superdelegates decided they want
Hannah Montana to be the president?
they'd be able to get 20% of the vote overnight.
Oh, go, Miley Cyrus.
Democratic Party bigwigs wanted a way out in case the little people didn't vote the way they wanted them to vote.
You know what's funny is you still thought it was the Republicans that were stealing elections.
So I think you now agree that it's quite simple.
What?
Oh my god, hi, love your show. Listen, I don't get it.
All right, let's review one last time. The winner of the Democratic nomination has to get 2,025 delegates from an overall group made up of district-level delegates, state-level delegates, pledged delegates, unpledged delegates, distinguished party leader delegates, or DPL, add-on delegates, and most importantly, party leader delegates, or PLEOs, which are also known as the protectors of the universe, the few, the proud, the
Superdelegates!
This has been the history of the Democratic superdelegates. In a couple of minutes.